A little update. This whole garden session is looking pretty much the same. The only thing that's really growing is my winter squash. This is the second one that's growing. Look how big it's getting. This is so nice. And then the older one is right there. The sunflower said, "Race for the stars." And yeah, they're like right there, past the fence. That whole batch. I cut the green beans that were in this pot and just left the nasturtia to see if I can get more blooms out of this. The potatoes are still looking almost pretty much the same, even though these three look a little more yellow, so maybe we're getting there. I think the strawberries were done, but they started flowering again, and let's see, maybe we'll get some if Oreo lets me. I planted some kale that I had grown in the greenhouse here and here, and I think that's the lacinato kale. The cilantro seeds are still growing. Then I planted here Japanese bunching onion, and then this, I think, I don't remember. I put 2 of the dwarf tomatoes in the center of this pot, kind of push the marigold towards the edge a little bit because it was just taking over the whole pot. I don't know if this is enough space, but it's experimental. I still have more inside. And I lifted a little my sage plant because it was on the dirt, on the ground. I am getting these little buggers out here in the garden. I hate them. I do not like them at all. This is the other one. Look at it. I'm sure you probably have seen it. Ugh. And I was trying to clean up this area. This is a total mess. It has a bunch of weeds. There's so much more there, and all this needs to come out. There's like weeds, old seeds from beans, and sugar snappies that are gone. But I still have 2 tomato plants there that I didn't have space for, and I just put it there. Let's see how that goes. And pulling these weeds out of the edges of this bed, oh my gosh, y'all, so difficult. And lastly, I moved the dwarf tomatoes to this area of the garden bed because the basil was covering them and they were getting more disease. Prior to this, they were right here and the basil grew and it was covering over it. So I put it here now. I don't think I like this method, like the hanging method, because every time I water, the water comes down like pouring. Hold on. The water comes down like pouring because it's in an angle. So I need to see what I'm going to do with these. I also think that the dwarf tomatoes that I have specifically don't do very well on this 1 gallon pot. And in the good note, this is my harvest. Today, for the first time, I got eggplant. This is such a baby eggplant. I saw it. It was almost on the floor, and I just took it. I know I have a variety that is dwarf, so I don't know if it's ready or not, but I just took it. And then this one is the long one, the long variety. Since it started growing, it had these spots. I remember seeing these spots, so I don't know how it's gonna be. I'll probably just chop it off and eat the rest. I'm excited that at least some eggplant grew. It took me forever. And this was a golden zucchini, which was the only zucchini that I've been able to harvest from the zucchini plants, which I have 2. two in the garden and two died. So, and then some more Romas, or kind of like a paste tomato. Sorry, it's a little bit crazy here, but I was weeding out stuff and it got dirty. Hey, it's the garden. Tomatoes, more like bigger tomatoes, which is nice. They're getting ready. And then this one I harvest by mistake. It's still good though. I like green tomatoes. And then we have the yellow patio tomatoes, which are so good, y'all. I'm very obsessed with these. I honestly think I'm going to grow these unless I find something else that I like, but I really, really love these yellow patio tomatoes. And then I got my first time a different variety of cucumber. This one doesn't hurt my fingers, and I'm gonna try it. Looks more like a store-bought tomato cucumber. Yeah, and that was the old plants here. There you go. Forgot to say that the zinnias are also blooming more after I cut the other ones, which is good to know. But yeah, they're right there. I moved them above, like under the arch, because the arch was growing winter squash. So I want to make sure that pollinators come nearby. That's why I moved the zinnias here, and also to, oh, look, this little guy. Yay. Thank you for pollinating my strawberries. Nature's so beautiful. But yeah, I wanted to make sure that I had pollinators coming to this arch area, since I don't have flowers in that area. I also wanted to show you that we are getting fruit from the indoor garden on the dwarf tomatoes. And then we have red cabbage, and some sort of broccoli in here. Then this is the cabbage fin something. This is the lineup of the fall garden that I have started seeds. Come, mama, come. Oh, you got yourself some leaves stuck in your... Come here, I'll take it off. Come here. Ah, mama. Oh no. You gotta cut that. Oh Lord. Okay, let's cut it. Come on.